What have you done to differentiate yourself among a lot of people? Vultures in human form trying to devour people of their hard-earned money. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dammie. Just in case you're seeing my face for the very first time, I am a Nigerian based in Brisbane, Australia, and by the title you already know what we're talking about. But just to give a sort of background so you understand where I'm coming from, I moved to Australia in 2019 on a temporary work visa, which is the visa 482 employer sponsored stream. I think that's what it's called. I don't know if it has changed. I was on that visa for 3 years, after which I switched to the permanent residency visa, which is the visa 186, which is also an employer sponsored visa. Since all of this has happened, I think I started my channel sometimes in 2022 where I filmed about how I moved to Australia on a dime without spending a dime. I can't remember the title, but I'll try and put the video up here. And this has raised a lot of questions, and in the past I would usually do a lot of job opportunities available in Australia. But today I just wanted to touch base on a topic that I feel like has caused confusion a lot for a lot of people, and then just make certain things clear in a full sense of transparency so that we are all on the same page. Because I still get some questions in my DM on Instagram that makes me feel like people are not getting right, like you don't have the right information, or there's just a foundational issue. I don't even know if that's tautology, but if you get what I mean. So I just want to address that in this video, so let's get right into it. The very first thing I wanted to address is in 2019, and remember 2019 was just about when COVID started, and it hard in 2020 2021. But please bear in mind that these things have changed significantly from then to now. And why am I saying this? So remember there was COVID, right? And after COVID, borders are open, people can come in. These employers themselves, they have options. So at some point, maybe some countries will not even allow you out. Even people in Australia, you had better job offers and opportunities. It is no more business as usual. The job market is now very intense, and for you to go and you're going to a market pool where there's a lot of options, you have to stand out. So on your career as well, what have you done to differentiate yourself among a lot of people? So you know what I mean? So they're getting 1,000 CVs. What do you have? What value are you going to add to that company that would make them single you out of 1,000 of applications that they receive on a daily basis? If that makes sense. So that's one thing you need to bear in mind. The other thing I was going to address, which is very important, please take note if you're trying to come to Australia on a sponsored visa, is the visa 482 visa. So when a lot of people say, oh Dammie, I've been applying, I feel like you're not starting from where you should start from. Where you should be starting from when you're thinking of applying for jobs in Australia is the occupation list. That should be your number one starting point. And why did I say this? You need to go to the occupation list needed in, like, Australia put out occupation lists every year. I'm not sure if they've changed it from what it was because the Australia year end ended in June of 2023, and now we are in August, right? So they might have updated it for the current financial, and they update this from time to time. But I'll try and put the link in the description box, and yeah, please check it out. That should be your first point. And why am I saying this is the fact that for the different occupations available in Australia, they tell you the visa opportunities, the visa streams you can get into. So someone, for instance, is saying, oh Dammie, I've been applying for jobs, and you're an accountant, but you're applying for jobs, employer sponsored jobs, right? But 482 is not an accounting. I'm not saying that, that is just an example. So 482 is not on the employer sponsored jobs. How do you think you will get a job? You're just wasting time. So the best thing for you to look, and then a lot of people are just saying, I'm applying for jobs. Whereas if you go through the occupation list, you will see other visa opportunities you can apply via, like you can apply to. It's not everything that has to be, oh, like I've been applying for jobs. The fact that I applied for a job may not be the same thing that works for you. Even some people, you just need to come in here, do a diploma course, get a job, and it's as easy as that for some occupations. I'm not saying that's what it is for everybody, but before you start living your dreaming about your Australian dream, your starting point is go to the immigration website, check the occupation list, put in your occupation and see all the visa opportunities available for you. You would have 189, you have 482, and who says you cannot apply to all of these visa streams at the same time? For instance, you're trying to get a job with a company, right, which is the visa 482 is on your occupation, you have 482 there. Pursue that one, and then on the other hand, you can apply for 189, 190 if your occupation is on that occupation list. What I want you to take out of this video today is the fact that your starting point to Australia immigration should be the occupation list. Please dust it back to back, check your occupations and see all the opportunities available to you. The third thing I want to address is the fact that these days there's a lot of scams, like scams. I see people sending me offer letter. They say, oh, this is from Coca-Cola. I'm like, the barest you can even do for yourself, the one good you can do for yourself is pick the name of the HR that sent it to you, go to LinkedIn. Like, we are in a very social jet age, is that what they call it? In a very information open, like things are very available, but you need to put in the work. Like I always say, migrating is one of the biggest, like leaving Nigeria and coming to this type of country is one of the biggest life journey or decisions you would ever make, and you cannot leave it in anybody's hands, not even an agent. You need to take the balls into your own hands and do things for yourself by yourself, because you're doing it for you. At the end of the day, the agents, whoever, are just there to make money. But now I've even seen a lot of people getting scammed. They are giving them fake offers, telling them, oh, you will pay part of the money. I've seen 2 this month, and that's why I'm like, you can see how I'm talking like I'm angry. I'm just really pissed that people are taking advantage of others, people that don't even have, hard-earned money. You get it from them and say, oh, I'm giving you a job offer to go to Australia. It doesn't work that way. Apply through company website, apply through LinkedIn, check Seek. I will put that video up as well. I've done several videos on how you can apply for some of this job. Please, you need to put in the work. Don't let people scam you of your money. I'm not saying don't use agents, but please ensure you do a thorough background search about that agent and be sure you are not being scammed. Make sure it is a registered Mara agent if at all you're using one, because people are getting scammed. That's just it. So please be very careful of all these job offers flying around. I've seen so many, and even from the first glance, I will just tell the person, no, this is a scam. Are you sure? Please go and do your research. I'm not very fast to tell people it's a scam, but by the time I check your LinkedIn and I start seeing a lot of dodgy things, I can just tell, and my instincts sometimes they don't lie. So spirit of discernment, may God give all of you. Guys, I think those are the things I wanted to address in this video. Please don't get scammed. Your starting point should be the occupation list. Make sure you explore all your options, because if you just keep applying to jobs and you don't get any offer, might even be because those employers don't have, they cannot sponsor you, right? Maybe that's why they are not coming back to you, not because your CV is not good. And also, you just need to improve on yourself. You need to stand out. What do you have? You have to have something you are going to offer the employer, because trust me, they are going to spend so much money to bring you down here as well. What do you have to offer them? Improve on yourself. You need to upskill, like you need to do something to impress these employers. And I see people who are chefs coming here. I'm not saying maybe from Nigeria, maybe from other African countries. At least I know from South Africa, people advertises like different things, but you need to explore what the options are for you. Like, I don't want you guys to get scammed as well. Like, I feel bad. I feel really bad when I see people that they are being scammed. Please invest in research. I cannot overemphasize this. I don't know how best I can tell you guys. Don't get scammed. Do yourself good and research. Like, this research, it won't take you so much. I will also try and put a lot of links that would help you on this journey in the description box. The immigration sites, the job sites, like everything. I will try my best to put it in the description box. If you have a question, please always feel free to send me a DM on Instagram. I will also drop my Instagram. It's always in my description anyways. Send me a DM. But please bear in mind, I might not be able to respond to you ASAP, but I will eventually get to it. It might take a while, but I always eventually. There are days I will just sit down, like today is to clear my DM, and people who follow me on Instagram, they know any day I clear, I'm always so excited. But I have backlog, I will get to it. But please send me a DM. I don't want you guys to get scammed, sincerely. But that's everything about this video. And if you start your interview process and you just need some tips from me, or if you guys actually want me to film interview tips, let me know. I can do that as well. I'm happy to. I've done quite a number of interviews like coming here, but yeah, so if you want interview tips, please feel free to reach out to me. And if it's something you guys want me to film like a whole video on, I can do that as well. Just let me know. But yeah, that's everything, guys. Please be careful out there. There are just a lot of vultures in human form trying to devour people of their hard-earned money, and I know that this money is hard to come by. So please, if there's any question about everything I've said, I felt like I spoke with so like from my heart. Like seriously, I'm panting because I'm so sad to see people getting scammed. But anyway, that's about this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and if you're not yet subscribed, that's not good enough. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.